Good morning, ninjas. Good morning. As you can see, it is raining. And we just got done with this property. James is blowing off, mowed and weed eated. Let me go around. Hold on, let me wipe my screen. All right. We didn't do this one this time because the customer is out of town, and when I texted them, they said, oh, just skip it. Don't worry about it. We'll have to get it next time. Okay, next time it is, but it's gonna be a double charge because one, it's wet and grass is growing. Two, it's tall, it's ready to be mowed. So by next week or the week after next, this is gonna be overgrown, way overgrown. So double charge, but that's just how it is. Yesterday, we did not work at all, and that's because by the time I got home, I had some errands to run. It was like 1, 2 o'clock, and I just said, forget it. James also had a lot of stuff going on family-wise, so it was not worth to just try to knock out a few starting at 1, 2 o'clock, and the rain moved in around 4 or 5 anyway, so it only would have been a couple hours worth of work. So no work yesterday. But what I did do is I went and got the emissions, and I got a tag, sticker situated for Tiny. Also, I have an oil change scheduled today, but I'm trying to knock out as many yards as I can before the rain seriously comes in, because it's just sprinkling right now. And the oil change is really a must. I've been putting it off, but I want to see how many we can go do before it actually pours down. I also went by the trailer to get new of those springs that both broke. They gave me new ones, free of charge. It's warranted, really nice. I didn't expect that, but they gave me the big ones. They were way too big, so I had to call them and tell them that they gave me the wrong ones and that they have to give me the smaller ones. So he said he didn't have any and he's gonna have to order them. So anyway, as far as the Gorilla Lift update, I just last night ordered another one of these, so that's gonna be fixed. And then I'm gonna have to, if it breaks again, either one, I'm gonna have to figure something out, maybe change from Gorilla Lifts to something else. I don't know. Oop, yellow jacket. I need to go ahead and put the Ferris on here now that I have room, so I just didn't get a chance to do that this morning. It's freaking raining, guys. We just had to weed eat that whole backyard. But why, Nick? Why you have to weed eat the whole backyard? Because we don't have a 36, and I forgot this is one of the yards where a 36 fits through that gate perfectly. So, and even if I brought the 48 Ferris, it wouldn't have fit. So not a big deal. Me and Sassy knocked it out, but it was adrenaline. I'm awake now. You awake?
Boss, I checked that backyard, and there ain't no money tree back there.
There's no money tree back there?
We're gonna have to mow in the rain because there ain't no money tree.
Okay, all right. I was just telling him we didn't work yesterday at all because I got home late and you had some stuff going on, but yeah. Sassy, real quick, tell them the difference. I told them we just weed eated the backyard.
Oh yeah.
And this is Sassy's Matilda.
Oh, I had to change her name.
What was it?
Oh, well,
is it
these days she's named Milena.
Milena.
She's expensive.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so he used this ugly line, and I used the black diamond. By the way, I never hit one bump. I never used a single. When I put a new spool in there, and this is what I left, and it stayed that way the whole time. But tell us the difference and why you may favor more one than the other, or what?
Well, because look how twisted mine is. Now, even though it's thicker, it's twisted.
It's thicker and twisted.
See, I knew you'd catch that. Now look how straight and pretty yours still is.
Thank you.
We've been in the same backyard doing the same kind of work. My weed eater's running slower because even though this is thicker, it's actually bogging my motor down, so I can only put out a little bit at a time, where you can get out quite a bit.
Quite a bit. And the biggest difference is, you see how this one twists, guys? This one actually twists up, and it's always done that ever since I've used these ugly lines. That's what they're called. But look how the black diamond has stayed straight. Okay, now some may prefer more than the other, and that's fine. We actually prefer the orange Echo line.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That stuff is awesome, but we don't have any. We ran out, so we're just using what we have, which is this, and I have a little bit of left of this. So
wait, we ran out? But you're a business owner. Don't you have money on
Yeah, right. And you see this one too. See how it's twist? They twist, guys. These stay straight. Stay straight.
It's important. Steve.
It's important.
Short and thick is bad. Long and straight is good. That's how this works.
All right.
No
Rain's picking up. I don't know, Sassy.
Don't be scared.
Huh?
Don't be scared. This rain's leaving.
All right. Let's see what it does.
Sleet or snow, the ninjas
I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted, ninjas, if we keep going or if we call it quits and I go get an oil change. We'll see. Here we go. Well, ninjas, as you can see, what ended up happening. So what happened was there was this one time. Anyway, but the rain is just too consistent and it's not easing off. It's pretty steady. So called it quits. James's Sassy's back home. I actually went by the dealership. For some reason, I thought my oil change appointment is today, and come to find out it's actually in the morning around 8 o'clock. So I'll be doing that first thing before we even start the day tomorrow. And that's if we even get to start the day tomorrow, considering it's supposed to be raining all week long. Sucks. So anyway, guys, I'm home. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get into. I'll keep you posted. I'll definitely record a little bit more so that way I can pump out a video for you ninjas, all you loyal ninjas. But one of the things I just had to do is Mama Ninja's satellite radio expired. You know, they give you that free 3-month trial deal. So I had to go online and renew it. And then I had to like turn on the car, call them. It was an automated machine thing, and then they literally like through your phone send the signal to your car, and then it restarts the radio, and then it's back up and running. So pretty interesting how that works, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's it. I'm gonna keep Tiny off the trailer, of course, because it's gonna first thing in the morning be going for the oil change. And yeah, it's raining. You can tell. It's just everything is just so wet. I'm so glad this is a short week and not the long week where all the duplexes and apartment complexes are. So still going to be somewhat manageable. Obviously not working yesterday and then only getting done about 4 yards today. We're going to have to work Saturday and probably Sunday, which by all means Sassy is all up for it. So because he didn't work yesterday and only just a couple of hours this morning. So all right, ninjas, wanted to give you a quick update. What's going on, my lawn care ninjas? It is Thursday, and we are 3 days in a row, nothing but rain. Just got home. Tiny got an oil change, and that's it, guys. 3 days in a row. We tried to do yesterday a little bit, as you seen the clip prior to this, and we did a little bit, but we got rained out. Went home. I didn't do anything. I've been on Granny's couch all day, ninja. And today, same, much of the same. So that's it. There's nothing that I've been doing except sitting on Granny's couch. All right, I do want to talk to you guys about a couple of quick things, what you could be doing, what to do, and what you should or shouldn't do. Maybe just what you should do when it rains out like this all week. So here's the thing. What can you do when you are rained out pretty much the whole week, right? There's nothing going on. It's constant rain, hasn't stopped. What can you do? So here's some of the things you can do if you're in the lawn care industry. Okay, number one, you can sleep in. Oh, great stuff. Number two, when you wake up, you can lounge around, take your time. Don't feel rushed like you do on every day that we mow. Number three, eat some breakfast, some lunch, get some energy in you, then go back to the couch and lay down. Number four, take naps, sneaky snacks, and watch some TV. Number five, definitely catch up on a lot of your shows that you're so behind because you can't, you know, you're so busy mowing when you are, so catch up to your shows. By the way, guys, those are the things that I've been doing, okay, all these last 2 days. Today is the third day, really. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yep. So guys, here's my thing I want to turn this topic into, and then I'm gonna conclude this video. It's, like I said, just want to kind of bring this up, talk to you guys. I have talked about this before in one of my previous videos, and but I think it's been like last year or something like that, but I know I've talked about it, and it happened to be also on a rainy day. So this is not news, but a lot of the new ninjas, new subscribers, this might be something new. What can you do, and what do you do when you're rained out all week, just like this? See, it's non-stop, ninjas, and you got customers scheduled for a whole week. And you got three types of customers. Customer number one, they pay at the time of service, so that means when you show up, they pay you. Customer number two, they pay you for the whole month up front. And customer number three, which is very similar as customer number two, they pay you for the whole season up front. And what do you do if you cannot get to them during the whole week of this? Well, customer number one is the easiest. They pay at the time of service, so no call, you know, you don't show up, they don't pay. Oh well, when the rain stops, you're able to show up, they'll pay you. It does run into a little bit of trouble there. Customer number one, the yard may be a little bit taller than what it would be if you were able to get it last week. So what do? Do you upcharge, or do you keep the price the same and just make it look good the best that you can, because you know the following week and so it's going to look better and you're back on track? Could you upcharge? Of course you could upcharge, ninjas. You could always say, hey, sir, you know, I know it's not your fault, man, but it's not my fault either. You know it's been raining last week all week, right? Well, look at the grass, man. I'm gonna have to double, triple cut this. Okay, well, you could do that. But you can also just keep the price the same and just do your dang job, okay? I don't upcharge. Some people can, and some people probably would. I don't. Obviously, wait till the grass dries up, cut on a higher level, and just make it look good and then get back on schedule, okay? But that's the simplest customer there is. They pay at the time of service. Customer number two, which is the same as the customer number three, Nick. Customer number two just pays for the whole month ahead, but customer number three pays for the whole year ahead. Aren't they both paid up front? So it's about the same, Nick, right? Yes. Yes, they're about the same. So what can you do? What I do is, if you're already prepaid for the whole month or the whole year, oh man, it's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse. Look at this. It's bad. So what I do is, obviously, I will get them on the next available day that I can cut. If it happens to fall into the next week, ninjas, and they are now a week behind and they've already prepaid, I don't worry about it for that month. I continue to move forward. To me, in my book, they have a credit with me for one cut. Yes, but Nick, that's not fair, Nick. It's not your fault that it rained. That's right, ninjas. It's not my fault that it rained, but it's not their fault that it rained neither. And at the end of the day, they're the ones handing you the money. You're not handing the money to them. So it's not their fault. It's not your fault neither. But that's just smart business decision right there, okay? That's just how it is. So I don't worry about it that month. If we are behind one cut, we just keep moving forward. Next week might be a little bit taller, but I already told you what to do about that. We'll take care of it. And then the following month, ninjas, when we are getting ready to prepay again for the whole month, we'll give them a credit. We give them a credit. So that means if there's 4 cuts in August or September, we're going to charge for 3 cuts. Does that make sense, ninjas? Oh, Nick, but Nick, what about the whole year thing? What about if they pay you for the whole year, Nick? Good question. I'm glad you asked. So what you can do, if they paid you for the whole year up front, is jot yourself a note. Make sure that you jot yourself a note for that month that you skipped a week because of rain. Starting next year, when you write up a bill for the whole season, your total amount due is going to change, ninjas, because they're going to have a credit of 1 or 2 weeks, whatever it may be, how many times you get affected by the rain. Does that make sense, ninjas? The customer will never be at fault. And neither are you. But it's weather. And you can't blame the weather on the customer. And I know the customer can't blame the weather on you. But just, it's a smart business decision. You take care of your clients the best that you can. And that is one way that you want to take care of your customers. If you want to keep your customers for a long, we love you long time, okay? That's the way to do it. Guys, I've got a little bit of footage, like I said, by now you've seen. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. It's getting really bad. I'm going in to drink some coffee, have some lunch with Mama Ninja and Baby Ninja. Oh, real quick. No more beard, ninjas. No more beard. Mama Ninja did a good job. She did a good job. Good job, Mama Ninja. She gave me a good cut. Gave me a nice little cut on the hair. I'm back to myself. I feel like myself. For all of you loyal ninjas out there, you know that last year when I started the whole YouTube thing, this was me. This was me. I feel like I'm myself. The whole beard thing was fun while it lasted, but it's time to get back to myself, or who I am. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helps. And seriously, it's not the customer's fault. And that's how I go about it. People who pay at the time of service, real quick recap, not a big deal. They'll pay when you show up again. People who pay ahead of time for the whole month or the whole year, I just credit them. The monthly ones, I credit next month. The yearly ones, I'll credit next year, if that makes sense. There's a reason why these people pay you for the whole year. What's the reason, ninjas? What's the reason people want to pay you for the whole year? Even for the whole month ahead? Why? Convenience, ninjas. Convenience. They don't want to fool with it. Not necessarily they don't want to fool with you. They don't want to fool with it. They don't want to be bothered. They got too much going on in their lives. They trust you, and they pay you for the whole year, for the whole month up front, and they don't want to fool with it. So just credit them next year. Credit them the next month. And that's it. That's all. That's how I've always done it, and it's worked great for me. I've always never had any customers complaining or upset or anything like that. Hope that helps. Guys, thank you for watching. Stay dry and stay hydrated. See you, ninjas. Woo!